in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers. Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here we go. Right to the air is Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Finding space at the 40. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back.
What's good, bro? You got a mic?
They force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Burrow.
Ah, damn.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Burrow going for it on 4th. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Burrow, set up to throw it. And it's caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. He'll get it up the middle. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 27, Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Lance. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Again, it's Lance. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. From 13 yards out. And the Niners have taken the lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Bruh, won't let me pick my fucking play.
Necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. That is taken in by Hurst. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Burrow on first down. Again, that's Hurst. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
To
To throw again on second down. Burrow to the right side and complete. And he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Mixon with a first down carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7. Burrow will throw. And he'll take this into the end zone from Bengal TD. Joe Burrow taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals are able to move back in front.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Shot 17. Red cycle.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And this one is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing his Lance on third down. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They will throw on first down with Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On 2nd and 9, Lance. Man open, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Bengals grab it. He'll get it inside the 20, and he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, 49ers.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything different with it just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On 2nd and 11 now, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And some space here. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jet sweep, Boyd with it. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. On 2nd and 9, Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Running left, it's Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. And the tight end goes in motion left. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Boy, an effective play there, getting the wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Desperation time here. Lance taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught inside the 20. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So on 4th down, a big-time completion, and the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice. Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Lance Lance now on 3rd and goal. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now receiver in motion left.
Black Ultra. Field blue. Field black.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Eluding the pressure. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Mixing up the middle. He'll take this to the 46. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
It's your set.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow. Open man is Higgins. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
To throw, Burrow. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Red. Blue striker. Yellow. Striker. 3-3. Cluster 6. Ready?
Lance looking to throw. Looking deep for Jennings. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Let's go now.
Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
I just scraped it off the top, cut it on the road, on the curve, on the block. We already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, that meant a lot. Whenever she calls, the what I gotta do, I'm moving with a two, I paid it at the football.
Yeah, tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew, one for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. The chain don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, get them picked off Bentley white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock 'em. Watch the dirty money with Oxy. I miscount cause I'm off a... Yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody.
I just scraped it off the top, cut it on the road, on the curve, on the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, that meant a lot. Whenever she calls, the what I gotta do, I'm moving with a two, I paid it
Convoys, 100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits trying.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Allen going to look to throw in the first play. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Allen now looks to throw. This one caught by Crowder. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now Allen again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. His throw is incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins.
That is fucking crazy, man.
Well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
He's running it to the left, running it to the left. Come on, man. I do the same shit. Move the tight end over. You can't use my method on me. I know what you're doing.
Only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, OKC. What the fuck are we doing?
Run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Just trying to figure out if you're in a zone or a man. That's
now
it.
Jackson. On target to his man, Likely.
Let's go.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
In motion left, Robinson. On 3rd and 1, Jackson.
Oh, yes, sir. Let me get it. Hide, baby. Six that. Ah, he can't outrun Lamar Jackson.
Take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and it's a good return tacked on.
That boy, when he got that football, let me get it. Hey.
That's one you would think the defender would win.
Hey.
They're seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Play action, now it's Allen. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Davis!
Is caught inside the 5.
Your boy is heating up on Madden.
Just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? We cool to do it here in football, Clayton.
No, I think you can do it here in football. A perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Hey!
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds.
Hey!
And the Bills are...
Bye-bye. Another person quit. He gone.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nikes and Kais, dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrive. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with him, boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that in 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap and publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized. It's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind. I'm from where killers reside.
Oh shit, playing with my boys. Damn.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here. between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills.
Damn, did you just say you gonna smack up on me? Damn.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Uncorks one for Davis. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton.
Whoa, come on now. I'm a Steelers fan. I know goddamn well Cam Sutton ain't doing that now.
And keep the offensive guys excited.
Come on now.
They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a
Come
little
on
bit.
now.
Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. Off the play fake. Here's Pickett. Here's Freiermuth again. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the return out.
Let me get that user strip. Let me get that.
6-yard line. And I guess we're back to square one. Rocky starting a turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game. But
We're going double TJ.
The nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Now Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air, Allen. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So the defense are going to force their first turnover of the game, and then they'll add on to getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We ain't going for all that. We know what Najee want to do. Ooh, you fooled the fuck out of me. I thought it was a play action.
He's able to plow forward up to about the 29. Just
giving it back to Najee. Giving it back to Najee.
Come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Off play action, Pickett. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Pickett sets up play action. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will set up shot.
Hey, I've mastered that shit right there, boy. I've been practicing that shit.
Because I need to figure out the guys carrying the ball, what's going on. Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here playing.
Come on. Josh Allen, make the throw, man.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking to, that's for sure.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. 22 yards there, a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Rolling to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 31 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. He takes this for 3 to the 29. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. it's Pickett on 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. Pickett lost it. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Bruh, god damn.
Play call simply does not work.
That shit is crazy. The motherfucker picked the fumble up and stumbled backwards 10 yards.
Not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense. Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's see what side Mink on. Let's see what side Mink is on.
Here's Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game.
No. We ain't going for no field goal. No,
forced a few here so far
punt.
in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
We can't punt this.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
Come on. Oh, my God, Josh Allen. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Damn.
And this defense will take over right at midfield. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They hand this off to Harris. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's got room. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, 38 yards. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense to score. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Okay. Smart move.
On play action, Allen.
Oh my God! I didn't expect Edmonds to drop back. Fuck.
Edmonds picks it. You don't see this on his caliber. 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Pickett now on first down. Open man here is Gentry. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
First and 10, here's Pickett. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now a first down carry for Harris.
There you go, step up and make a tackle.
Here, he'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Out to his left.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Yeah!
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett.
Oh my God! Yo, I can't believe it! I can't believe I didn't make that fucking tackle with Vaughn. Come on, Vaughn. Damn. You know he running the ball. He just want to tie the game up. Come on, man.
They've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
Oh my God. I can't believe
And
it.
some room to work. And he's going to take it in for a
That
Steeler
shit
touchdown.
crazy, man.
Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And that will set him up in excellent shape. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
This shit
With no
crazy,
running backs in
man.
the backfield to help pass protect. All the receivers in their patterns. It's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal.
Jet sweep.
On the give, this is Harris. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Pick it now, 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Yes, sir. Just what we fucking needed, man. Take this shit into the half, man. I can't believe this shit happened like this.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll run again with Harris. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They run for
Yeah! 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 Run commit the perfect way, man. Let's go! Yeah! Let's go, man!
And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Touchdown!
Woo! Back in the lead.
From 13 yards out. And the Bills have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics?
Hey!
There's one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Tighten up now. We ain't going to blow this motherfucking lead.
Pass on for the extra point.
No. I can't get this one up, dog.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
I can't get this one up.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return. Big rookie quarterback out there. You're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett on the move to his left. Pickett in trouble. Down he goes. Now Pickett on 4th down.
God damn.
He's going to have the Steelers first down.
That's a heartbreaker.
In style right there. A big play on 4th and long. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He finds his tight end, Gentry. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Pickett. He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he is
Let's go!
It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now, because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it.
Hell of a
fast.
third quarter,
In
boys.
addition, they need to
That was a
save
hell
as
of a
much
third
time
quarter.
so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
My God, Trey White.
For a rookie quarterback, you're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Oh, my goodness.
Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 22. Harris will start the drive out. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Harris. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run with Harris. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Pickett. Short pass caught by the tight end Gentry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Flush to it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. T.J. Watt in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now Allen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Damontae Kazee. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. More people are really happy about those picks. Any fantasy team that has this defense.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Play action. Pickett. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll try to run with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd down and goal. Pickett. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down again. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Hey, GG's, homie.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Only 1 timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have 1 timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.